Margie, you're just doing this. No, music is good. You want the music down. Down a little bit with the music. How's that? Perfect. All right, I'm already tired. We're getting here sometime. All right, guys, so you got your light weights today. We're going to start off with your feet nice and wide. I want your hands on your hips first. You're just going to circle in one direction. Your knees are slightly bent, and you're just recognizing what's going on with your back, your legs, your abs are nice and tight. Come up center, and then reverse the opposite way. Reverse that circle. Remember, warm-up is for you to realize how strong you are. What kind of intentions, goals you're setting up for today. Perfect. Now, toes, knees, toes, heels, take it out nice and wide. We're going to shift over to your right side and then to your left side. Hands could just be on the quadricep here. So today, I got a great workout for you. You'll need your light weights, your bench, your towel, water mat, and a tri-attitude, side to side. So we're looking for some hypertrophy. Can't say it. I can't speak today. We're looking for that in our shoulders, and we're going to just incorporate some legs in it. We're going to do some kneeling stuff, but if you feel like kneeling is too much for you, you can always do it standing, okay? All right, come back up center, and you're going to take that right leg behind you, and then come straight back up. Let's take the arms straight up, and reach up, and pull down. Reach up, and pull down. Warming up, synovial fluid in the shoulders, abs are engaged. Inhale and exhale. Now really lengthen your arms instead of just a little bit of a bend. Reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. Good, give me 4 more. Coco Jumbo, 3, 2, and 1, and step that left leg out, side to side again, side to side. Shift to the right, shift to the left. There we go. For 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. We're going to hold on that left side, and you're going to take that left leg behind you. And as you take it behind, I want you to open up and then squeeze forward. Open, pushing the chest forward, straight back up. If we could get that knee a little closer to the floor as you start to warm up. Don't need this on, might. The shirt looks good, Margie. Do you recognize it? Open and close. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1 more time. Take that right leg to the side, back to side. Right side and left. Guys, I like to do things a little bit slower for a couple reasons. 1, if there's a delay. 2, just to protect yourself, looking for range of motion, looking for something that feels good for you. Let the body still warm up, but also just be aware. Range of motion is the #1 thing you want to focus on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to start off. Grab your bench, couch, whatever you're using. Your weights are optional, okay? So it's not an upper body exercise, it's all legs. So we're going to start off next to the bench. Leg steps right up, okay? So we're going to do this for 2 minutes. When you come back down, it's nice and slow. When you step up, you're driving through the full foot that's on the bench. You're going to add a lateral side leg lift, okay? So step up, side leg reaches out, slowly back down. Nice and soft bent knee. You're absorbing when you come down into the hip, okay? So it's toe, ball of the foot, and then the heel. But push off of this left side, nice and slow. Here we go. 3, 2, inhale, exhale, up, hold, press out, and then come down as slow as you can. Now, if you want to lean forward a little bit as you come down, as I am here, I'll take it. I like that. So a little bit of glute, a little bit of hamstring, a little bit of abductor. That side leg is strong. When you're pushing it out, okay, Make sure that toe and knee are straight forward. So when you're driving that left leg out, you're not pointing the toe to the camera, especially if you're to the side of the camera. Straight out, down, slow. Good. So you can do this with no weight. Once you get that leg on that side press out, I want you to hold and then come back in and then down slow. Press it out. So this should elevate your heart rate a little bit. You start to break a little bit of a sweat. I don't want to sweat today. Bull, you came to the wrong class. Press it up. Good. So we're coming into the last 30 seconds here. If you join this recording later, guys, you'll do it for 2 minutes. Press it out. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, up. Arms are not doing anything. We got that other leg. Down slow. Good. Lift up. Come on, Suze. Nice work, Erica. Good, Brad. Remember, guys, your shoulders are stacked over the hips when you press that leg out. Last one. Press out. Down slow. Excellent. All right, we're switching to the other side. You get less than 30 seconds here to set it up. Make sure the foot that's on the bench always is anchored. Hi, Shar. Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Press up. Press out. Down slow. Push off. Hold the abs in. Press out. Down slow. I like it. Again, look at the leg that's pressing out. Look at the toe. So I am flexing mine versus pointing. The reason I do that is because I keep that knee facing the garage door. So you're using the abductor. The abductor's job is to move away from the body. Down slow. Good. The higher your bench, the more you're going to work that hamstring. Inner thigh on the leg that is on the bench is also working. Press it out. Good. There we go. John, where are those weights? I know I said you could do it without weights, but I really wasn't expecting you to do that. Press it out. Good, Stephanie. Press it up. You got about 45 seconds on this side. And then we start that kneeling series that's going to really hit your shoulders. Looking, even though it's lightweight, you really start that process of building a little extra muscle. Oh, less than 20 seconds. I'll fit my right butt cheek more than I do my left. Slow on the down. Good. Good, Sandy. Come on. Good, Laura. Press out. Last one. Yes, you can. Excellent. All right. So you choose if you want to do these kneeling. I'm going to get my weights. I have a selection. But remember, what's more important when we go into this? Range of motion. Okay? So if I'm doing, the first one is a 1 1/4 lateral raise. So if I can only go right here, probably my weights are a little too heavy. If I can come up here and then down and then back up and down, that's probably the perfect weight for you. If you don't have the option of lighter weights, grab 2-liter bottles. They're 2.2 full of water. 2.2 pounds, yes? All right, just grab a little bit. Grab my 8 here. When you're kneeling, I'm gonna face the camera on these. What do we say? Always, to protect the shoulder, you have a little bit of external rotation. So the longer your arm And those of you who have light weights, I definitely want that arm nice and long, okay? When you come out, your thumb is still slightly to the ceiling. Your pinky is slightly to the floor. None of this, never ever that, okay? So you're working the middle part of the shoulder, a little bit of the back, a little bit of the front, and bobo. So when you lift it up, you're right here. If you start to fatigue, you pull the arms in, and you still do the exact same thing. Okay, come over here. There you go. Get down, I don't want your butt in my face. So we're gonna do this, guys, for 45 seconds. Up, here, down a little, up, and then back down. You're working against gravity, so the eccentric, okay? If this is too much kneeling, you can bring one leg up, or you can do this standing. It's up to you. I do not want to see those weights dropping fast. That was a little fast there, Jen and Laura. Are we ready? 3, 2, let's go. Up, down a little, up, and then back down slow, slow, slow. Beautiful. That was it. Up, down, up. Good, Shada. Smile when you do this. You guys have perfect form. You're protecting your shoulder. Woo! That's it. Gorgeous. Thank you for grabbing those, Margie. I saw that. Now, what you want to try to do is avoid using a lot more traps than you have to. So, right where we carry our stress, right, let's pull those down. Up. Yes. Woo-hoo. Are you feeling a burn? If you're feeling a burn right now, you have the right weight. If not, lengthen those arms a little bit more. And release it down. Oh, just give me a shoulder shrug. We're going right back into that same exact thing for another 45 seconds, okay? Again, think about where you're feeling it, right here. Are we ready? 5, 4, that was a fast 15 seconds. Keeping you honest. 3, 2, let's go. Inhale, exhale, up, down, slow. Look out at your thumb. It is pointed a little to the ceiling. Oh, it's so good. You guys look so great. Slow. Ooh, how come I'm not seeing longer arms? Remember, you're still pushing up through the elbow. Good. Oh. Stephanie, come on, girl. Come on. Woo. Oh. You got less than 5 seconds. Remember, if they're too heavy, that's all you have, then you don't go as high. And step those off to the side. All right, so now we're going into front delt. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hands about as wide as your hips, okay? Still kneeling. You want one leg, again, you can do it standing. Your thumbs go to the ceiling, slightly higher than shoulder height, okay? You take them together, you pull it in to your chest, you push it back out, you pick them back apart and back down. Never ever does your thumb not be to the ceiling. You get used to that thumb to the ceiling. All right, what weight are you gonna grab? Remember, when you're lifting them up, keep them wide like your hips. And think about if you had something right here like a chair. If I had a chair, I'm going to come in, I'm going to come up, and then I'm pulling here. I don't drop it down, okay? I avoid that, and I really try to keep that height. Here we go. In 3, 2, and inhale, exhale, up, come together, bring them in, push them out, open, down slow. Yes. What is it working? It's working a lot of core together. Elbows are up. Margie, get those elbows up. Push it away. Open. Back down. Lift. Together. Bring it in. Push it away. Open. Back down. Gorgeous. Yes. Up. Together. Pull it in. They're not resting on your chest. Push it away. Open. Oh, one more. Push it up. Together. Pull them in. Push it away. and release back down. Let those weights down gently. Roll the shoulders, get your water. You're going in 10 seconds for that one again. So I'm giving you a 15. Oh, now they're starting to feel heavy. I feel like my arms just want to hang here. All right, are we ready? Round 2, 3, 2, let's go. Inhale, exhale, lift. Take them together. Pull them in. Push them out. Beautiful form. Good. Kurt, that was a little fast. Release them down to the floor. Remember, everything is slow. You're working those light weights. Slow, slow. Oh, what? Good, Alyssa. Push it out. Excellent. Woo. Keep going. Up. Together. Pull them in. Look at my elbows when I pull those in. Yeah. One more. Up. Together. Your abs are drawn in. Your butt is tight. Push them away. Good, Brad. Open. And down slow. Nice work. All right. We're going into the W raise. We're still going to do this kneeling. I want to show you, get a little bit of a break here. Same thing, lightweight. Okay. The W makes a W. Okay. So when you see this from the side, you're here. My thumb goes back. See where my elbow is? Not here. I'm externally rotating and taking my thumb to win the raise. Okay. So your palms are together. You externally rotate and you reach back, which engages the chest, pushing it a little more forward, keeps the back flat. Also kicks in a little bit of rotator cuff, a little bit of rhomboid. Yes, so I'll show you from the front. It makes a W. Inhale, exhale, reach back. So you want to try to avoid letting your elbows lead the way. Let your elbows relax towards the camera and let the thumbs go back behind you. Okay, slow again. The abs in tight, and when you reach back, push your chest out. Side hinge, turn a little bit to the side. 3, 2, inhale, exhale, back, open, and then release back down. Good. Inhale, exhale, open, beautiful. So you're hitting the rear delts, and you're using the supporter muscles, which are what? Rotator cuff. Yes. Get the external rotation of the shoulder, which protects the shoulder. Try to avoid anything but looking down so you're not straining your neck. So those who have neck issues. Inhale, exhale, open. Squeeze it back. So the lighter weight, come on Laura, that was a little fast. I saw you in your garage. Last one. Pump up the jam. Circle those arms. Put your hands, circle the elbows. Remember, what are you feeling? That's what you need to be in tune with, guys. If you're not feeling these, all good. Do a chat message after. Private message me or Instagram on my Backyard Fitness by Corey. Follow me. How you doing, Margie? You sweating? Here we go. 5, 4, 3. Gaze it down. Inhale, exhale. Thumbs lead the way. Release back down. Draw that belly button in through the spine. Good. That's it, Jada. Perfect. Nice, Lene. So my elbows are just slightly underneath my shoulder as far as height. Okay? So height right here instead of clear up here or clear down here. They're about my shoulder height. Got it. So what would you do if your weights are light, when you're going through this for 45 seconds, even on the second one, you're not feeling them? What would you do? Well, first of all, you're going to do another round. I'll tell you what you're going to do. What? You're going to do extra duration, okay? So this is so different on these home workouts. You do with what you have, right? So you would just do extra duration, extra time, and still give yourself 30 seconds maybe between, depends on how long you do it. Last one. Oh, is that the first or the second? Give me a 1 or a 2. 2. Darn it, I was hoping to do another one of those. All right, we're gonna go into the dumbbell Urlacher. So it starts off with a hammer curl, which is here, yes? And then you externally rotate. Now the difference in this is you're not gonna get the same range of motion. Okay, so you come up and then you actually reach back. So the combination of the rear delt and the medial delt starts off as a hammer curl, and then I just open up. Big difference is that hand is not going way back there. All right, are we ready? Grab those puppies. Abs are in tight. Yep, you could be standing. Start off, bicep, hammer curl, reach back, and then drop down. Up, reach back. That's it, John. And then reach back. Very similar, but you're getting a little more external rotation. And then down. Up, open, externally rotate, back to center. Inhale, exhale, up, open, down, back to center. Very nice. Woo. Good. Yes. Hammer curl, external rotation, still pushing that chest. Very similar to that dumbbell W. Got it, guys. Up. We have one more thing. Last one. And back down. Good. Shrug it out. Get some water. I'm going to get some water. You got one more of those, and then we have one more shoulder press. And then we go bring that heart rate up again with the legs. All right. So we have one more of those. Abs in tight. Light hinge, so your spine is still long. Are we ready? 3, 2, hammer curl, open. Together, release back down. Hammer curl. Somebody. Definitely didn't walk out that window. Up, open, back, and release. Good. Still externally rotating. You got it, guys. Keep going. I'm going to fix my things in my ear because they feel like they're popping out a little bit. There we go. Nice, Margie. Nice, still tired. I don't know about you guys, but I felt Saturdays, Pilates fusion class, in an abdominal area I have never, ever felt before. Clear, clear, the greatest inferior. Oh my God, let's go for it. Last one. And release down. Good. All right. So we're going into shoulder presses. Okay, so right here. You're kneeling, still kneeling like we're doing standing. Keep your abs in tight. You're looking for speed and power. Okay. Now when I say speed, I caution that because I want two things to make sure you're doing. You're not locking out your elbow. You keep your elbow soft. You are still going all the way to the top, but not locking out. So make sure that you're in control of that speed. That's what's so important. Are we ready? You're on your shoulders. If you want to face them like this with the palms facing the camera, you can, or palms facing your ears. I like that better. Going in 5, 4, elbows stay soft. Inhale, exhale, go. Focus on that breath. Oh. Come on, Steve. Come on, Char. Come on, Erica. Lisa, what happened? Hi, Felissa. Got it, Sandy. Kurt, can we get a little more extension? Your extension is like a little baby's extension. Oh, come on. Come on. Push through that, Laura. Push through it. Yes, you can. 3. Yes. 2. Come on, Brad. And 1. Oh. 15 seconds. We got one more of those. Woo. Yup. Those kind of get you, right? Oh, yeah. Even that heart rate. All right. We're going in 5. Number 2. I saw some of you switch some weights pretty quick. Thank you for transitioning quickly. Ready. Abs in. Go. Full extension, but not locking the elbow out. Abs in. Come on, John. Come on, Shada. Good, Sandy. Woo-hoo. Come on. Oh, gotta switch. Yes, Steph. Laura, what are you doing? Chase the bird. I know it burns. Keep going. Come on. Yes, you can. 10 seconds. 5, 4. I can count. Last one. Good job. Oh. Shoulders. Hello. Shrug it out. Nice work, guys. Get some water. We're going into a Bulgarian lunge. Heart rate's going to come up. Breath's going to get heavy. Shoulders are going to rest. We like that. Like that rest. So remember, if you haven't subscribed, guys, to my Backyard Fitness by Corey, next Monday, I cannot teach class. I will be in an area where I do not have internet service, okay? All right, so let's do Bulgarian lunge, one leg. Take that over there. Heavy dumbbells, light dumbbells, doesn't matter. I'm gonna put my right foot on the bench. My left foot is nice and wide, okay, so I have a good center of gravity. Now, 2 options here. The first option is just to stack the shoulders over the hips. When you go down, your knee stays right over the ankle, okay? Do you see that? So my left is on the floor in front. Straight down, it comes straight back up. This is what I want you to avoid. Down, and then it comes off. So if your leg unloads in front, you're losing the whole purpose of this Bulgarian lunge, okay? So, shoulders stay stacked. If you fatigue, set the weights off. You're going 2 minutes. I want that back knee going down as low as you can. Let's go. Squeeze. Ride that ball of the foot and the heel of the front leg into the floor. Woohoo. Straight down, squeeze up. So this is a little more quadricep. If you're feeling your glute and your hamstring, it is normal to feel it there. Breath. Smile. Good. Pick a spot. It's not moving, guys. Focus on it. Ah! Woohoo! Save it! Breathe up. Yeah. You got it. Have about 30 seconds. Now, if your range of motion starts to shorten, set the weights down and keep going. Set the weights down and then increase that range of motion again. That's your regression. Even though we progressed that range of motion, yes? Yeah, we got it. Woohoo! Oh, one more. Beautiful, excellent work. Going to the opposite side, gang. So now, oh, that's a nice breeze. All right, my left leg is on the bench. Right leg is in front. Also, if you're tight through your hips, okay, you're gonna externally rotate. So see how my hip is opening? That's because I'm tight. So you want to drive that forward. This knee bends and goes to the floor. You are stretching through this hip flexor quadricep and all around that knee. So if you feel it, you're tight. Movement is good for it. Are we ready? 3, 2, straight down, straight back up. Look at that front leg. It stays loaded. Knee right over that ankle. Oh, hello. Make sure you're not unloading that front leg. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Nice. Very good. Your abs are in tight. Drive that knee down to the floor. Push away on that front leg. Down to the floor, push off the ground. Now, if we were to hinge forward, so we hip hinge and we drop our chest forward, that would be more glute. Not saying you're not feeling it now, because I'm definitely feeling that glute. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. These are 2-minute rounds. As I see most of you got light weights like I do. Sandy, you working that glute, girl? Ooh. Oh yeah. There's increasing that range. Lock it out. You're strong enough. Stay with it. Stay with it, team. Nice. Come on. Come on. You got less than 30 seconds right here. Woo. Bubba. Oh, Mom. Come on, Lisa. Come on, Marcy. Come on, John. Ah, last one. Thank you for doing those with me. Oh, set that bench off to the side. All right. Woo-hoo. We're going into one more leg. Okay? Weights or no weights. It's a curtsy, rear curtsy. Okay, so reverse curtsy to a knee lift. So, a little bit of hip adductor, a little bit of inner thigh, a little bit of butt, hamstring. Yes, just hitting those legs all the way around. So, you're going to take both feet, face them forward. You find that left foot behind, or right foot behind, okay? Take your right foot behind. Bring it down to the floor, because I want you to notice your knee. This is so important. You want to make sure it's not doing this. Or forward. It's usually a great idea to keep the knee turned in the same direction as your toe, okay? And to keep the knee right over the ankle. It can go forward a little bit, but those of you who have bad knees, keep it in that line, okay? You're coming up right into a high knee lift. Point your toe down and then straight back down. And then high knee lift, yes? Again, they're slow. Again, your shoulders are staying stacked over the hips. Here we go. Reverse curtsy, high knee hold. Reverse curtsy, high knee hold. That's so good. Inhale, exhale. Lifting that knee up to the chest. Yes, up to the chest. Notice your shoulders are stacked over your hips when you're lifting. And notice you're squeezing your kegels in, and then you start to use the rest of the abdominals. Beautiful. Lift it up. Yeah. Now we can do this fast, but we're working on deceleration with that knee lift. Range of motion. Everybody's a little bit different. If you are fatiguing and you can't set that knee to the floor, don't set it to the floor. But if you can still, I want to see it. Is there wind there, Brad? Lift up. You're doing awesome. Keep it. Come on, Shayna. Lift these feet. Oh, nice, Rosie. Lift. I see some of you guys don't even have any weight at all. Was that an option? Did I give you that option today? Lift up. Yeah, good. Love it. You're almost there. Less than 20 seconds for the day. Yes, you can use a chair. Chairs are welcome. Shoulders stacked. Inhale, exhale, lift. Beautiful, team. Come on, Steph. Come on, Laura. Come on, Jen. Reach. Lift, last one. opposite side. Ooh, where did you feel those? Are you ready? Back leg. Bring it down. Alignment. Look at your knee. Facing it over the big toe and the little toe, somewhere between all those little toesies. You can bring the knee down. I'd love for you to start there. Here we go. 3, 2, up, high knee, reverse. Exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good. And lift. Now I don't know about you guys, but notice where your breathing is. Where's your heart rate? So if you were looking to really get a high heart rate, actually, Kathleen, what would you do? Grab heavier weight, pick up the tempo a little bit, but if the range of motion starts to shorten, just depends on what your goal is. We all have different goals, right? Some of us are here because we've been cooped up with our spouses, our kids. Woo! Get those down for that side. This is not my stronger side, so I want to keep the range of motion. Try to strengthen it that way. Yes. Less than a minute. So good. You guys are doing awesome. You'll hear me okay, yeah? I can see you. Come on, Kathleen, you got it. Woo! 30 seconds, gang. So, reverse, curtsy, high knee lift. 25 seconds. Come on, Sue. Down at that knee. Right in line with that ankle. Point in the direction of the toesies. Beautiful. Lift up. Last one. And gorgeous. All right. So we're going into a section of core. Heart rate's going to come down. Hydrate. All right. So guys, you're going to go into a plank. It's an elbow plank. I'm going to show you from the side. But before I go down and show you, I'll do it on all fours, okay? So, you're on your elbows. Pretend I'm on my elbows. You'll be on your feet unless you want to do your knees. You're going to take one foot out to the side, bring it back in. Other foot to the side, bring it back in. Progression, then you take one arm, reach it out to the floor in front of you, come back in, then the other side, and you repeat it all again, okay? So you have many levels to advance to and many levels to regress to. So choose, try the harder level, see if it works for you. Let me remind you, do not move the junk in the trunk. And by that I mean, okay, so if I'm in the elbow plank, if I go to the side but I rock my hips like this, okay, you're avoiding the whole purpose of a plank. I'm not one to sit there and hold for plank for like a minute. What's the point of that? Or, you know, 5 minutes. I hate plank challenges. I like to incorporate different things in doing the plank so that you're actually getting more benefit out of the plank. All right? So make sure your hips are not moving. They stay facing the floor. Your abs are in tight, slow or fast. You're doing it for 1 minute. You get a break, and we do it again. Yes? We're going in 5. So foot goes out, left foot goes out. Right hand, left hand. Here we go. 3 feet together, elbows, right toe taps out, left toe taps out. Right hand reaches out, left hand reaches out. Now, if your hips, keep going. If your hips move through the hands, then take your feet wider before you reach your hand out. Okay? Right, left, hand. I caught you, Lene. I caught you, Margie. What? I know how it to them. I'm watching you guys. Come on. Keep alternating. Or just go both to the feet and hold on the elbows. Just take the right. Stephanie, you're rocking that junk in the trunk, girl. Knees the butt cheeks. Good, Kathleen. Got less than 10 seconds. Just give me something, Margie. There we go. 3, 2, and rest. 15 seconds off. So good. I looked up and I see a bunch of people doing Caught you. All good. Remember, elbows down. When you take the arm out, that's hard, okay? So when you take it out, either put your knees down or take your feet wider before, because I want you to avoid this. Do the rocking of the hips. Keep the hips down. There's no movement. The only thing moving is that hand going out. Also, you're pushing your chest towards the floor, which is keeping your back flat, but you're drawing the belly button in. This is like a golf game. There's so much to remember. So that's why I try to keep you guys busy. All right, are we ready? Yeah, we are. We got this. Elbows. If your feet are together, it's harder. 3, 2, right foot out, toe tap, left foot out, toe tap, right hand, left hand, right toe tap, left toe tap. I'm watching you. Right hand, left hand. Yeah, you can switch. You can go left first if you like. Woohoo! Out, out. Watching you. Peekaboo. Come on, Laura. Come on, Kathleen. Show me, guys. Yes. Reach that arm nice and long. Touch the floor. Touch the floor. Come on. Come on. Yes. Good, good, good. Come on, Letty. Nice shot. Good. Deuce. Come on, Stephanie. Yes, you can. That's it, Jada. Rosie. 3, 2. Woohoo! Yes. I'm up here dancing. All right, guess what? One more round of your shoulders. You're done. Now, you want to hit your legs more. You have that option. Or you join me on Wednesday at 9 a.m. where we'll hit the legs more. And we will hit the chest, back, shoulders, and bicep. Chest, back, triceps, and biceps. Agonist and antagonist. Yeah? How are we doing, guys? Thumbs up. Are you happy? Yes or yes? So glad I get to work out today. Woo! All right. What are we doing? Lateral raises. Thumbs to the ceiling. Arms are long. When I fatigue, I bring the forearms in, but my thumb is still a little to the ceiling. Yes. 1/2 up, down. 1.5. All right. Grab your choice. Abdomen, standing, kneeling. One leg in front. Crescent lunge. Going in 5. Use the little butt cheek. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Up, down a little, up, and then down, slow, slow, slow. Now, notice I'm not looking up at you, and there's a reason, because I don't want to strain my neck, so I'm really focusing on looking at the floor right in front of my knees. So you're not feeling extra in those traps. But I'm trusting that you're going slow. You're lifting up high, and then up and down, and then up a little more, down a little, back up, and then slow, slow, slow. We got 10 seconds. Up, down, up, back down slow. Oh, gosh. Ooh, this will be their last one. Come on, come on. Yes, you can. And then back down. Oh. Did you feel those already? I missed you guys talking to me. Unlike I used to love muting my legs. All right, Got one more of those. Last one. Are we ready? In 5, 4, fix the hair margin. Let's go. 3, 2, inhale, exhale. Thumb to ceiling. Down a little. Up. And bring that down. Up. Down a little. Back up. All the way back down. Gorgeous. Tell yourself how good you feel. I know. Keep the news off. Yes. Focus on how good you feel. Down slow. Oh. Up. Down. Up a little more. And the times that you're getting those cravings, think about why you're getting the cravings. Is it emotional? Is it boredom? Because I got some dogs you can come over and walk. Right? Remove yourself. Awareness. I think if I had a word that I would love for people to do, it's awareness. We were all aware of everything we did, felt, right? Then we can make that change. Last one. Up and all the way down. Excellent job. Oh, we have the 8. Come together. When you bring it in, notice I didn't drop my elbows. I pull it in, push it back out, open, and then down. Gosh, that hurt with no weight. So I'm using 10s, 8s, and 5s. I'm going to start with my 5s on this one. All right, guys. So you give me thumbs up on YouTube, Backyard Fitness by Corey, if you liked it. If you don't like it, comment and let me know. I want to know. Here we go. 3, 2, up, together. Bring them in, push them out, open, down slow. Yes, 45 seconds. Together, come in, push them out, open. Now what about that range of motion? How high are you going? Every time you got something in front of you, yeah? You don't want to drop them and hit that. Here, oh yeah, together. You got, yes, that's a perfect, Stephanie, that works. Push it out. I love that. Yeah. Up. Look at you. I'm going to give you the mic. Yeah. Push it away. 10 seconds. Inhale, exhale. So yes, let's do one more. If you're using one mic, it looks like this. You pull it in, you push it out, and you're back down. Last one. That's it. Thank you for keeping me honest on my job. I love it. Great job, guys. That was one. We have one more, yeah? Yeah, we do. How are the shoulders feeling? Ah, nothing's more sexy than a lean, cut shoulder. Especially going into summer, right, John? All right, here we go. Last set. Here we go. Up, together. Start with me. Come on. That's why you're on this. I'm watching you. Beautiful, Kathleen. Try to avoid straining through the traps, through the neck muscles. Inhale, exhale, lift. Together. Pull back in. Push away. Open. And down. Good. Margie, where are you going? Push it away. Caught you. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. So good, guys. You got less than 10 seconds right here. Right? You'll always find somebody that'll say this is bad. You'll always find somebody to agree with you. Remember that. Okay? Challenge people. Say, well, why is this better? Why is this not good? And then make your own conclusions. Last one. Up. What feels good for your body? Switching it up. Never plateauing. Excellent job. Woohoo! All right. We got the Urlacher. Now we have the W raise. So, side, elbow, thumb leads the race. Elbow reaches forward. On the W, guys, versus the Urlacher, the W, look at my arms, it makes a W. Okay, the Urlacher, you're in closer. So your forearm is out wider than your elbow. Yes? Are we ready? Come on. You can do it. I see you, Rosie. I see you, baby. 3, palms are facing each other. 2, inhale, exhale, open. And release back down. Good. Inhale, exhale, open. Yes. Inhale, exhale, open. Good. Think about that W. Think about that external rotation. Open it. And release. Good. So you're hitting a little bit of the posterior delt, a little bit of the medial. Ooh, I like it. Good. Come on. Come on. We got this. 10 seconds. Good. Last one. Great job. Keep going. Roll those shoulders. Get some water, guys. I am going to fix this here for a second because I hear cool down music. It must have switched on me. There we go. All right. We're good. Splash is fogging. That was 15 seconds. Are we ready? Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, exhale, open, and release. Yes, good, Laura. And open. Good. Try to take your gaze to your right or to your left, and notice, is your thumb, is your hand feeding the elbow back, as it should be. Inhale, exhale, open. Good. Woohoo! I like it. 15 seconds down, 30 to go. Dip that belly button. You got it, Sandy. You guys' arms are looking good. Up, exhale, squeeze back. Yes. Last 15 seconds, team. You got it, John. Beautiful W's. Beautiful W's. Keep going. Reach it back. Just get my. Last one. There we go. All right. So we're going to short the Urlachers, and we're going to go right into the speed press because of time here. So we're going to go into 2 sets of those. I expect you to do the other ones on your own or not. All right, are we ready? Speed drill, shoulder press, kneeling, abs are in tight, elbows soft. 3, 2, go. No more. Elbows stay soft, abs are in tight. Remember, you can always bring that knee forward as I just did. Come on, John. All the way up. It's just not a lap. It's not a slam. It's a control. Guys, speed that up. Come on. Go. Go. 10 seconds. Ice Laura. 5. That's it. Good. Good, Stephanie. You got 2 Stephanies on top on both. And stop. Nice job. One more and you're done. Seriously, guys, I want to hear from you. I want to see how your shoulders feel, not just tomorrow, but Wednesday. Some people, delayed onset muscle soreness is DOMS. That's what it stands for. Some people are 1 day, some people are 2, some are a little longer. Everybody's a little different. But if you're not getting sore, a little bit sore, change that, because you do. You want to break the muscle down, let it repair itself, and then rebuild. Are we ready? Last set. 5, 4, 3, up to Daisy. Go. Go, Margie. Woohoo, yalla. Hey, Rosie. Come on, Rosie, give me a little higher. Reach, there it is. Some of you guys are like this. What is that? That isn't what I coach. Abs and tight. Keep going. Oh. Yes, you can. Come on, Kurt. Yeah. Come on, Kathleen. Come on. Keep going. Woo. ball. Grab your foam roller. Here's your tennis ball. There we go. All right. So guys, if you can, stay with me and roll. If you can't, it's okay. I just want you to make sure that you stretch hamstrings, glutes, shoulders, all that good stuff. All right, seated on the floor. Tennis balls. We'll start with your shoulders, guys. Just grab that on that shoulder. Those of you with foam roller, give you that option. So you just place your shoulder on the foam roller and go up and down. Or you lengthen your arm long ways. That always gets in there a little bit deeper. Otherwise, bringing that heart rate down. Roll the top of that shoulder. Get some blood flow back in there. Nice work today. Happy Monday. So glad you guys joined me. Take it to the middle. That's your medial delt. So you're going forward and back, up and down. There is no right or wrong. And then to the back. I know my anterior, the front of my shoulders were the ones that got it the most. Can you give me that? All right. We'll do 20 more seconds on just this one shoulder. So how long do you want to do this for? Well, if you have a good 3 minutes in each area, that would be lovely. If you don't, it's okay. Do it at least for a minute. Guys, it's really important for that blood circulation, blood flow back in there, the fascia. Oh, good. Let's go to the opposite side. If your goal today was just to burn calories, is not to, build muscle or anything like that, then you'll probably work out tomorrow and you'll probably work your shoulders. But if your goal is to try to build those shoulders, make them look a little longer and leaner, or a little bulkier, you would want to do a little bit heavier, but off. Don't do shoulders in the next 2 days. They haven't recovered in 1 day. So to hit shoulders again in the same exact way. There she is. There's my little girl. Hi. Hi, Sissy. Uh-oh, he's jealous. There he is. So give your time that rest at least 2 days before you hit shoulders again. So Thursday, yeah, hit shoulders. Keep seeing where you've been, Kendall. Where you been? I know. Pretty girl. Uh-oh. You gotta start to wrestle. She's a pretty girl. Yes. Don't be jealous, Bobo. I know you guys know what you're doing and you just want to watch my dogs anyway. Stop. Okay. What? What? All right, so we're gonna go to the hamstring. Move over. So once you take your tennis ball underneath that glam area, right where the banana smiley face, so right underneath the butt cheek, but down a little bit lower, right on that hamstring. So 1 or 2, it's up to you. Sitting on them, you want your sit bones to be pushed back, so that's an anterior tilt, not a posterior, so you don't want your tuck in under, you want to push back. Try to stack the shoulders over the hips, have a long spine, and go forward and back. And then side to side. Ooh. When you go side to side, guys, it feels a little bit like a popping of a rubber band. When you pressed up on that step up, that's where you were hitting, right in that area. What's over there, Kimball Rose? Ooh. So yes, no class next Monday at 5:30. I'll give you that, guys, heads up. And again, it's going to be touch and go, but hopefully I'll be in some areas where I have internet service. Ooh. Side to side. You can take that even a little bit farther down your leg, like a ½ inch or an inch. It's up to you. Especially if you feel a little bit tighter. But usually we just hit kind of that area right there. All right, let's take that tennis ball on one butt cheek. I'm not throwing it to you. Remember, you just don't want to go on the bone. Okay. I take the butt cheek that I'm on, that leg I extend it out, and I just go all the way around. You control the pressure. If you feel a little bit tender, put a little more hands into, or a little more weight into your palms. Laura, is that your doggy? He wants the ball, huh? You know, bite it right underneath your butt and say, give me that ball. And then bring that knee in 3 or 4 times. And then roll again. Get that whole area, team. Oh. There we go. You can also internal or external rotate. You can cross it. This to me is too painful. So I tend to steer away from that one. I'm gonna go down on my elbow and get a little bit on the side. So you wanna get that hip abductor a little. So the more you start to stack your hips, and again, still not hitting on the bone. There's your good boy. Huh? There you go. And same thing. Nope. Now you know, guys know how I get black eyes. And bring that knee in and extend it out. All 3 of these guys, you never see Zeus very much, but they all got fast this weekend, so they smell so good. If you feel one side is a little bit tighter than another, pay attention to it. Give it a little more time. Give it a little more love. When you're done with that side, we'll go to the opposite side. If you didn't do the hamstring, you'll start off with a hamstring. I did both hamstrings, so I'm just going to go right into the opposite glute. Side to side, bring that knee in. I missed my sip and stretch. It's always good when somebody else does it with you, right? Hold you accountable. Forward and back, bring it in. So the only time you never want to foam roll or get in on a tennis ball is when the tissue is inflamed. So if you have a bruise or you push on it and it feels mushy, like there's water or retention of fluid there, give it time to heal and just ice it and let it heal. And then you can go in there. But a lot of times people get in there and they keep getting in there and they make it worse. They agitate the tissue more. Oh, I'm just going to release on that for a second and bring it in. Roll again. Good. All right, one more thing. We're going to do the quads, guys. So tennis balls on the quad, both of them. Foam roller on the quadricep, either way. Forward and back, side to side. Make sure you get around the knee. Be gentle when you do that. But Look at all the attachments. They're so good when you get in there. And remember the inner thigh. Oh yeah, we'll do that after the quad. We'll get on the tennis balls. Give me that bat. I need that. Give me that. I'm gonna use it. You got one outside. Here. Here's your ball. There you go. Look at that. It's even a squeezy. Right there. Oh, yes. All right, let's get your adductors. So you're going to take your legs apart. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Take those right on the inside. And then you just kind of lift your tush up a little bit and go forward and back and side to side and just press into it. So make sure that you're not, I'll show you from a side view. We'll get in my way here. Make sure that you're avoiding rounding through the spine like this, okay? So sit up nice and tall and just push into those. And then you'll move it down a little closer towards your knee, but not on the knee, right there in that attachment. That always gets tight. Go get it. Go get it. And then bring it in a little bit closer. Ow. My quad. Okay, that's better. And then just keep hinging forward while you reach your sit bones away from you. So keep in that anterior tilt versus a posterior, which just means that your sit bones are here versus tucking under. I'll move it up a little bit closer. I'm just waiting for that ball to just pop out, aren't you? Good. And release. All right, guys, coming all the way up. Those in there so he doesn't get them. Nice work today. Give me a big inhale. Again, check out our spa retail, guys. Bring the hands.